What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out another beer from Zool Beer Company out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and now Nashville, Tennessee, local to me. This is part of their Trees of Green series. This one is number 6. This is a 7.9% West Coast IPA, nearing double IPA territory here. Just realized I completely forgot the hops in here. Okay, let's see. I want to say Rakau, Idaho 7, and Nelson. I believe that's it. I'll put it in the description though. This was canned on February 23rd, 2026. It says See Them Bloom. So, time recording, we are just over 1 month old. Again, love the can art. Just like the other one, if you haven't watched the review, we reviewed the very first one of these. Love this label art. Bunch of their labels mashed into one on one label. So I'm here for it. West Coast IPA. Let's crack it open, check it out. First one we checked out was heavily hopped with American hops. So fun to see a little bit of a New Zealand spin on here. I'm a big Nelson fan. Idaho 7's like kind of growing on me, and then Rakau is still one of those hops that I'm not like crazy familiar with. Beer looks really nice. It's got a slight like chill haze, slight bit unfiltered, but for the most part that looks West Coast to me. Didn't pour too much of a head there. I didn't pour it crazy aggressively. See if we can get anything out of it. No, not really. Not too much carbonation in the glass. You see some bubbles though. I can tell you one thing, I could smell it from here. It smells really nice. It's got that kind of like new school West Coast look to it. I would even argue there's a slight, very slight green hue to it. Looks really nice. So let's check out the aroma on this thing. See how it is 1 month old. Whew. God, I freaking love New Zealand hops. Man, that smells so good. The first one we reviewed, I remember saying that beer was super dank. I think it was like heavily hopped with Mosaic, so makes sense. This Nelson's got that diesely, funky, earthy thing, and I definitely get that here. But it's fun because I'm also getting some like tropical fruit and what else is in there? Maybe a little peach. Yeah, slight peachiness, stone fruit. Yeah, just like a generic tropical fruit, papaya, maybe a little lychee. Smells really good, but at the forefront, it is very diesely, gritty, earthy, dank, and I'm loving it. Smells like a West Coast IPA. So let's check it out. Cheers, y'all. A little bit cold. That's on me. Ain't nobody else's fault but mine. The flavors in that, man. Yeah, definitely leaning more new school. Gosh, dude, there's so much hop saturation in there. Wow, it's still very slight bitterness, but it's like this like fruity tropical bitterness thing going on. That's really good. That is really good. It's also it's got this like I said, nearing double IPA territory. A little bit of candied fruits going on, like candied like fruit bubblegum. Even maybe even a little like watermelon hint. Very slight hint of watermelon. Wow, I might like this more than the first one. It's a little cold though. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute, and we'll see if this warms up. How you guys doing? What are we drinking on? Big West Coast IPA fans out there? Let me know. Y'all should be. Y'all should be. Um, which I was thinking while I was setting this up. I was like, this is number 6. We reviewed that other one not too long ago. Number 1 we reviewed like 4 months ago, I think. So that would put this at like, they're putting out at least just this series over more than one a month. Yeah, more than one a month of West Coast IPA. I'm loving it. So it's obviously it's got to be doing somewhat well. Untap ratings, I think average they were averaging like 3.8. I'm like, dude, this is way better than a 3.8. Way better. Delicious stuff. All right, let's dive back in here. Gosh, that aroma is insane. Even at like 1 month old, I can only imagine how this was like a week. So tropical. It almost like more tropical than the dankness now that I go back as it's opened up a little bit. Yeah, that is super tropical. What is that coming from? I'm usually not getting that with like Nelson. Nelson puts out like white grape to me. I'm not really getting that. It is like very tropical. Yeah, mixed with stone fruit, like peach, straight on peach, which I don't really find that often in West Coast IPAs. Gosh, I could smell this all damn day. All right, back in. It does have a little body to it, for sure, but it's still super drinkable for 7.9%. There's this candied sweetness on there, but it doesn't go too sweet. I'm one of those people, I don't love like super sweet like triple IPAs, even like double IPAs kind of tend to get too sweet for me. Some that I've had out there. This is on the brink of that, but it's not quite there yet, and I like where it's sitting. Like candied orange peel, um, candied peach rings. Man, this is delicious. I'm not getting too much Nelson. I wish I got a little bit more Nelson, just being the big Nelson fan that I am, but I'm not, and that's okay. These other hops are definitely standing out more to me. Also, another thing, it's not as dank on the taste. You're getting tons of candied peach, candied tropical fruits. It's not as dank. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm digging this series. Seems like some friends that I have are as well. Um, as they should be. I mean, dude, I hope they keep brewing these. I can't wait till we get to like what is Treehouse Curiosity series. I mean, what are we at now? Like 150, 200? I don't even know now. I, they're still doing those, right? I think so. I hope we get to that point with these. I'm huge fan. I think they're really good. Good example of the new school West Coast IPA. Are they as good as some like Green Cheek, North Park, those type of breweries out there? It's nearing it for sure. It definitely is. And it'd be fun to check out those like side by side, just to like really like do like a blind taste test or something eventually. Um, but man, I'm telling you, Zool's killing it. West Coast, hazy, sours, everything. They're killing it. I'm gonna go slightly higher on this one than Trees of Green number 1. I'm gonna go 4.6 on this. Really good stuff. So check it out. If you've had it, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.